16. The Lord takes care. Muriel says, "Dear friends, without wanting to step on someone's toes in the least, or to say that your wishes were not founded in the divine order, I make only quite simply, without any unnecessary words, the remark that we should take advice purely for the turning of a single hair, while the Lord has already ensured everything certainly for a long time. There will certainly be darkening about our spiritual sun with time. Just as often the dark clouds dim our beloved sun to such an extent on bright days that one firstly has not even a trace of which part of the sky hides the sun, and secondly, on top of this, it becomes so dark that one must light a lamp at midday in order to be able to see something. But the clouds bear then a fruitful rain, and on the next sunny day the fragrant meadows laugh and abound with the blessings from heaven. And so I also believe that the highest love and wisdom from the Lord about our spiritual earth will often also allow dull and dark clouds to come over the holy face of the sun of our spirit at the brightest midday of human cognition, in order to make the people all the more thirsty for light. In the loss of light, we first realize how great and invaluable the value of the true light of life really is. The people then soon begin to ask anxiously, "Where is the light of life?" They sigh and cry, and tears, the rain from the spiritual clouds, fall on the furrows of the heavy heart, and animate once more the roots of the holy word in the soul that have been atrophied here and there. And we live anew then, with the roots, and with the newly strengthened sight, we soon see the sun of life again in our newly lit heart, and rejoice then to extremes at the new light, which we had to do without for a time in our quarrel and strife. I say to you, the Lord knows very well what will come on our natural and spiritual earth, and why. Therefore, our consultation seems to me, at least, purely in vain. We will certainly receive word and power from him, if he deems us to be suitable for his purposes. But we cannot prescribe it to him, through our foolish opinions, what he should give us above all, and what he should do. For if we did not know who he is, then we could certainly negotiate with him like a man of our stature. But since we all know only too well who he is, then that is no longer possible. For in accepting that, we are either very foolish, or that we now think ourselves to be wiser than him in the end. Consider that well, and tell me whether I have judged well at the base of all bases. Matthew says, "There is no longer any question of whether you alone are completely right. But my opinion actually only came from the fact that I realized by myself what was necessary there in order to help humanity to remain with the light of life. But I also realized at the same time that both of you, and particularly friend Muriel, have judged much brighter than I. In any case, I think that none of us are lacking in good will, and the Lord himself will do the best. But now, friends, about something else